Hello, everyone. This is William from Montreal. Today, we are having another special guest in our month long Go Live. If you're visiting my business page for the first time, I want to say thank you for taking the time out of your busy schedule to watch this Go Live. And like I said, my name is William. I'm an online business owner, and I help people to start up an online business. We help people as a community to earn income online. And today we have a guest that will be coming on to talk about her journey and also how this business is, you know, transforming her life, sort of. So we bring our special guest today. Hello,
Hi,
Netsanet. How you doing?
good. Thank you for having me.
It's a pleasure to have a business partner in this Go Live. Thanks for having to do this with me today.
Thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome. So, can you just introduce yourself to our viewers so they know who they are listening to?
Okay. Um, as Will said, my name is Netsanet. I'm originally from Ethiopia. I live in St. John's, Newfoundland. I've been here for a while now. I came here as a student, but right now I work as a registered nurse and I'm also an online business owner.
Awesome. Awesome. Great. Now, I come to my first question, which is what happened that made you decided to look for a plan B?
Wow. To be honest with you, I've had this plan. Like I always wanted to have some kind of backup plan because something happened in my life for years, but I didn't know which direction to go.
Oh,
I was diagnosed with autoimmune condition after I graduated, 3 years after I graduated from nursing school.
oh,
So I knew that, well, it would be a tough life. So I said nursing might not be for long haul, but I got to have something on the side. But
yeah,
what happened was that during the pandemic, I couldn't work because of the health risks for me. So that kind of drove me to look into other options deeper.
yeah,
And the second one is obviously my son. Because of shift work, life was harder. We don't see each other. My husband works shift work as well. So
mm,
we hardly saw each other, quite frankly. We never had time together because you live at different times,
yeah,
for,
true.
babysitting purposes, we do opposite shifts. So it was tough. So mainly those are the two main reasons: my health, my son, and time with the family.
Yeah, yeah. You know, when we come to this country, there are so many. Yeah, we have a lot of opportunities, but the system is designed in a way that, you know, it's difficult to have, real family time. You
Right,
know, like I guess in other provinces, they have just one day they have family day, something like that. And here
right,
in Quebec, we don't have anything like that. So it's like
right.
family is not even regarded as
Yeah,
you know. So I know I quite understand how it is. It's difficult. It's difficult. So I mean, getting that plan B, it's vital if you really want to really enjoy your stay or your life in this country. Getting that
right,
plan B
right.
is very important.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the other thing also is that people don't realize, people who have chronic illnesses don't realize that there's, uh, a lot of expenses, drug coverage. Some
Yeah.
insurance, companies don't cover some drugs. You have
Yeah.
to pay out of pocket. So
That's true.
what happens after I retire? Those the reasons too. You have to find, you have to do some research, or you have to plan ahead, right?
Yeah, it's
So
true.
how am I going to afford after I retire for this
True.
expensive drug? So I have to find a way because I want to work as long as I could, right? I don't want
Yeah.
to be dependent on the government. I'm here to work, to
Yeah.
change my life and my family's life and help others too, right? So,
Yeah.
uh, so those kind of things kind of drives you to plan ahead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool, cool, cool. Next question is why online? Why not probably some other means of doing business? Why online?
That's a very good question because I'll tell you what. Because of those reasons that I just mentioned, I used to tell my husband that I think we should try Ethiopian restaurants, believe it or not, right? Because I was so desperate for plan B, right?
Yeah,
So he would be like, that's too expensive. Because I mean, like, there's a lot of work you have to put in into it, right?
that's true.
So he's like, that's, we can't do it. It's too much work, right? So because of that, the online business first is easy. And this, I mean, the step by step, all the training was provided, and you
Yeah,
can do it from anywhere, right?
that's true.
Location is, there is no specific location,
Yeah,
and it's very flexible. You do it at your own time, at your own, schedule, no alarm clock and stuff like that.
that's true.
So those are the main reasons, really. It's less expensive to, let me put it that way,
Yeah,
compared to the traditional business,
yeah,
right?
that's true. Even if you're trying to open up a franchise,
Right,
probably I don't know, maybe McDonald's franchise, whatever, or restaurant
yeah,
franchise, it's
right,
very expensive.
right,
It's very expensive. But with
right,
this, it's like a franchise. This business is like a franchise, but without the overhead. You know, everything is done online. That's the only difference, between
right,
that and the regular franchise. Everything is done online. You don't need to hire, you don't need employees, you don't need,
right,
to get a huge, space to run your business. No, you don't need
right.
any of that. And you're making
And you
even
don't
much
have to
more
scratch,
money.
right? You don't have to start from scratch.
Yeah, yeah,
Everything is done up. Pretty
yeah,
much you starting, in the middle,
yeah.
and you can take it, as far as you want, right?
That's true.
The sky is the limit.
That's true.
That's the other reason too, right? So you can do it at any age, right? You don't
Yeah,
get tired, you're not exhausted,
that's true.
right?
It's
From
true.
work, 12 hours work, you're too tired, you don't have family time
Yeah,
because, right? But for this one, it just is easier. It makes it easier, for
definitely.
family and for other lifestyle too. Yeah.
Yeah, it's true. It's true. It's true. Cool. And my third question is what is the one thing you'd like to see happen to you or your family as part of your bucket list through this business?
I want to pay off my mortgage,
Nice. Nice.
right? And I want to go part time. Those,
Yeah.
and I always wanted to travel, as I told you previously. To get time off is hard when you do shift work, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So I want to travel for a month, as long as I want, right? No
That's true.
restrictions.
Yeah.
So paying off my mortgage and no worry about how I'm going to make the money for my medication, for example,
Yeah.
and travel more. Those and of course, I want to go part time with my job.
Nice. Nice. Nice.
Yeah,
Actually, I don't know if you've seen. There's a particular lady in the community. She's from your country, and there was a time she posted the house she built in your
Ethiopia.
country. Yeah, I
Yeah,
couldn't believe it. It's like the house looks like in Canada. I say, can someone use this business to build such a house?
right, right.
So I mean, the sky is the limit, like you said.
Yeah,
Yeah,
absolutely. And you can be a help to others, right?
yeah,
Because
yeah.
that's other satisfaction in life as well, helping others. The more you give, the more happier you become. So
That's true. That's true. Cool, nice. And my fourth question is, what would you say to anyone that is still on the fence, someone who is trying to start up a business like this? What would you say to them?
if you don't take action in life, nothing happens,
That's
right?
true. That's true.
Um, every day you leave your house before you got to drive, right? There are risks on the road, but you
That's
do
true.
take you do drive to go to work because you got to, right?
That's
So there
true.
are risks in life. If you don't take a risk, you can't succeed. If you don't try something, you don't know how much you can do, where it can take you in life, right?
That's true.
So the online business, the world is changing. Everything is changing online, and the easiest way to change your life nowadays is the online space. Really, when you think about it, and the
That's true.
online business that we're doing right now. I mean, we have like over 80,000 people. So from all over the world, it tells you that, it can be done from anywhere you might be
That's
in the world, right?
true. Yeah.
So it just, the opportunity is there. So it is, if you don't, like, you just have to try it.
That's
The
true.
good thing about this business is that you do have an option to see it, check it for yourself. This is a legit business. It's 100% taxable income, right?
Yeah.
And making money while you sleep. Can you imagine that, right?
Yeah.
If
That's
you
true.
don't go to work, you don't get paid. If
That's
you're
true.
sick, you don't get paid, right?
That's
But
true.
this
That's
one,
true.
you get paid, right?
Very true.
So
Very
it's
true.
incredible. So
Yeah, it's a very good point to mention about risk. We all take risk, even if we don't see it as a risk. Is a risk. Like you drive home, I mean, you drive to work every single day. If
right,
something happened to you on the way, that's itself on itself is a risk you're taking going to
right,
work every day. You just
right,
pray that nothing happens to you every day you go to work, and but
right,
and if you call in sick, that's it. You if you don't have a form of sick days to take, I
right.
mean, you're not going to be paid. Like
Yeah,
this issue with this pandemic, a lot of people, if not for the government, they are in deep problem,
right,
because nobody is going to pay you for not being in the office. If
right,
like if your office does not, or your job does not allows you or permits you to be there physically,
right,
if you can't work in remotely, it's really really tough. It's really really
right,
tough, and so many people are still they've still not gotten out of this problem of last year, financially, I
right.
mean. Yeah,
Yeah.
so it's
The
it's
world
very
is
important.
becoming unpredictable, right?
Yeah, it's very important that people start looking at other means to generate income. And the
Right,
perfect one is, looking to start up an online business. And this business is a unique business. It's not just any kind. And like you rightly said, we pay taxes on it, you know. So yeah, just take a leap, take that leap. That's it. And see if this business, is for you. If it's for you, great. If it is not, if you think it's not for you, great as well.
right,
Everybody has their what they want to do or what they desire in life, and for us as business owner, this is what we feel it's the best, and that's why we are here and having a guest to tell you guys about this business. Yeah.
absolutely, absolutely.
Awesome. And my final question is, what's your favorite pastime activity?
I just came back from bike ride. I'm sweating.
Nice, nice, nice. That's good.
Yeah, that's one of them. So I love the waters. I love the beach. Here in Newfoundland, I mean, we're surrounded by water. It's a
Yeah,
bit cool, but we get used to it. So I always go by the waters. I love to hike.
nice.
So I always go with my son, my husband sometimes if he's around. And those are the kind of things we do. Go swimming as well every now and then, but I love outdoors. I love hiking. I love bike riding. I love going to the beach.
Oh.
Those are sometimes when my son allows me, I love to read books to him when he sits down, that is, right? So
That's good. It's good. I
yeah,
like it that you love going outdoors. It's this time of the season is pretty nice outside. Enjoy the weather, and yeah,
yeah.
I can
And
feel
winter
that.
time too. I remember when I was a student, I used to complain about the snow. I found out late, but if you get dressed properly, you will enjoy the snow too. And
Yeah.
trust me on that. I proved it.
That's good. Awesome.
Yeah,
Awesome.
yeah.
Thank you so much for your time today. I really appreciate it. Before I let you go, do you have any final words for our viewers?
For those ones
Yeah.
who are looking for plan B, a backup plan, whether it is health issues like mine, or family time, or perhaps you're planning future, retirement. You're worried about you haven't saved enough, right? Or for many other reasons. If you don't look, if you don't try anything, uh, you never know what you're missing.
That's true.
So we always take risks in life. Without risk, there is no success,
Yeah.
there is no achievement. So uh, if you want to try it, just check the link and check it out for yourself, right? If you don't try it, you will never know. This business, the sky is the limit.
Yeah.
When you see other people's testimonies where they got with this business, it's incredible.
Yeah.
So what I can say is that check it out for yourself.
Yeah. Awesome. Awesome. And with that, thank you so much for being here with me in this Go Live. You've been a wonderful guest today, and I really appreciate, you doing this with me today. And hopefully, probably 6 months, a year from now, we'll catch up again and see how you're doing. Thank you
Absolutely.
so
Thank you so
much.
much for having me. Have a good
Thank you.
evening. Take care
Thank
and
you.
stay safe.
Take care. Bye now.
Bye.
All right, guys. Yes, that's my special guest for today. Thank you so much for taking your time to be here. Like she rightly said, everything in life has a risk. And the risk that you can take in this business is just for you to check it out and see if this business is really for you. Um, on Thursday, we're going to be having, which is tomorrow, we're going to be having the free online workshop because we normally do it every Tuesdays and Thursdays by 8 p.m. Eastern and 5 p.m. PST. So join us and see if this business is for you. And I just want to say thank you. I'm going to put on the links for you to check out the online workshop, to register and check out the online workshop. Thanks once again, everyone. I'll talk to you soon tomorrow with another special guest. Take care. William signing out. Bye for now.